The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
On the 18th?
Trey's not half naked.
I can get there.
No, they were just making.
The thing is, I don't have necklaces.
Making sure you weren't.
I can only be shirtless if I have chains.
They were making sure you weren't. That was all.
Wait, what's the rules?
Just don't.
What's the Twitch rules?
Don't. Just.
Y'all are so homophobic.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I'm totally homophobic.
100% the homophobia.
Why am I homophobic? Because I don't like broccoli. I'm not vegophobic.
You're homophobic.
No, I'm
You're
not.
From Beaumont.
Yes, you got me.
That's a part of it.
I'm totally homophobic.
It's literally in there.
You busted me.
Drink whiskey and hate fags.
You can say homophobic, but I'm going to just say you're kink shaming.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, let's do this. Y'all ready?
Sure.
All right, let's churn this butter.
You did it.
Shit.
All right. We can't see anybody. It doesn't matter. Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, episode 853. We are your Whiskey Brothers, Slade
Number
Ham,
one on Twitch.
Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson, myself. We don't have Sam Damaris. This is our first time on Twitch. What's up, people? There's and everybody's got new screen names too, which I don't recognize. I know you from Facebook.
Yeah.
But I don't know your Twitch handle or your
shit.
207 River Dog.
You got to tell us your slave name.
There you go.
Not your Twitch handle.
Robert.
Are we pouring shots? Rob, you got what do we have here?
Yeah.
So last
I didn't
week
get you one. You wanted that one.
Last week, our buddy Stephen Foster, famed anime director of Ghost Stories, was here, and his son Sam brought us a fantastic bottle of Rowan's Creek. And I'm about to get after it. This is from it's from the Willett family. This is good stuff. Thank you, Sam.
Supposed to be born.
It is strong. And Trey and I are enjoying the Old Humble Special Reserve.
Old Humble.
Our good
some
friends.
of the strongest stuff.
As always,
A
Trey.
little taste of Texas.
How's your Proud Boy network doing?
Proud Boy.
The
fuck y'all talking about?
Your white trash fans. Remember from Twitter?
The Proud Boys?
Proud Boys?
Yeah, I don't fuck with them. I feel like that was y'all trolling me.
Look, he's denying now. He's denying it.
Nah,
now.
that had to been y'all trolling
His
me.
fans.
no.
He is completely.
Not no motherfucking fans from the Proud Boys.
His fans.
did. Yeah,
and
he
he's
did.
turning his back
They
on
wrote
them.
in. I remember they wrote in.
Yeah.
I felt like that was Sam.
Those are your people. No, those. No,
We read it in a raspy voice.
those are your people.
Damn, my motherfucking people. I denounced them niggas. I don't fuck with y'all like that. Hell no.
Trey says, "Stand by."
Which is, I think, what Trump
back
said,
and
too.
stand by.
Yeah, I think that's what Trump said.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
I thought those were your boys. I apologize.
Man,
Yeah.
my motherfucking boys, man.
They're your people.
I apologize.
I don't fuck with them like that. That's Rob people. Rob look like them.
Nah,
You look just
I
like
do.
them.
I know. That's why I can
Like
box among them.
they distant liberal cousins.
Can we get you to infiltrate?
I've tried.
What-
I get kicked out because they realize I'm not.
When does this come to fruition that they realize?
I mean,
where
I
is
used to
it?
go to, I used to
Where
go
is
to
it when
Tea
you're in
Party
a
rallies all the time.
tea party? Did you ever
Yeah.
follow anybody home to like their trailer?
No,
and
I
like
didn't do that.
but like to go back for some fish sticks or taka vodka or whatever those
No.
people drink.
I would sit there in the rallies and they'd have some asshole yapping, and so I'd just stand there and look like I belong.
You can't get anything
And
done
then-
at a rally.
I just like to fuck with them.
All the work gets done afterwards. When you go back, they're like, "We're gonna put some lawn chairs in the garage. You want to
Yeah,
come?"
no.
That's when you.
I want no part of that.
Yeah.
That's when you do the
No.
good work, Rob.
No, that's not.
Yeah, you go
No.
in with your message.
My message.
Yes.
My message is you're full of shit.
No, your
Yeah.
message is let me go get you guys a round of shots. Then you dose them and burn the house down.
Oh,
That's
I
what
see.
you do.
Oh.
Rob,
okay.
you fuck with some of their beliefs though.
I don't.
I feel like you fuck with some of them.
I agree with them.
Like the violence.
No, like probably the
violence.
I ain't saying the violence upon the certain people, but I think you fuck with some of the violent tactics. You like, yeah, but just don't have hate in your heart when you do that.
Do you see Rob as a
What?
big violent?
When have you ever seen me do that? Anything like that?
It's in your shoulders, motherfucker. When you talk, you act like you ain't built like you built. That's the shit. He deceiving himself.
Wait, you're saying the shoulder? You read the shoulders like people
Bro.
read astrological signs?
Rob,
You can tell
like
you can tell
phrenology?
what's on the inside of.
Rob,
You can tell what's on his inside by his shoulders.
he got curb stomp structure.
I understand that.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that you are, but you know what the fuck you look like.
Like an American history text.
And you
Nice.
try very hard to run away from what it is everybody see. We get it. You like, hey, I'm all the way. You damn near socialist. You so left.
Damn near. Yeah.
And right,
You saying it's a front?
I'm not saying it's a front, but it's one of them things where, like, I know black women that only fuck white men because they want to really be down.
So am I? So I'm the liberal version of the guy who is like beats up gay people because he's secretly gay. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. That's what he's saying.
What about
secretly a conservative in my heart?
That's what he's saying. You go into banks and tap your foot under the restroom door.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about 8% more self-loathing?
That's a very specific amount.
Yeah, you got about 8.
8.25%?
Well, I have nothing but 100% self-loathing.
Oh, okay.
It appears
Yeah.
much lower.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. But
You also went, and then a part of your libertarianism.
I'm not a libertarian.
He hates libertarians.
Same difference, motherfucker.
Okay, fair.
Okay, I'm sorry. Part of your socialism
Okay.
is that you went to college
Uh-huh.
during, I don't know, 73 to
During what, McCarthyism?
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know when the fuck Rob went to college. Let's just
Okay.
say in the 80s. Rob went to college in the 80s, which
Wait, how close is he?
I'm pretty close.
He's not wrong.
Okay.
85 to 88, something like that.
Okay, sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, you went to college during that time, which is the height of them cult motherfuckers.
Cult.
Which is the height.
Rob, listen, when he's connecting 30 different dots, let him run.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's the height of them. Waco. The Waco homie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. David
I'm just
Koresh.
saying,
Koresh.
Didn't any in the 90s?
Yeah, he was
Which
in the
meant-
early 90s.
Which
yeah.
meant he probably would have went to college during the 80s.
Oh, him and Rob could have been college
So
roommates.
that's all I'm saying. So like,
Based on the fact that you and David Koresh are kind of the same age, you're a communist.
I see.
Or
so
whatever. point he's
I'm
making.
not. I'm just saying like you come from. So you didn't lean hard. You know
Some people your age are crazy, therefore.
you couldn't really gather a following well. You a cult leader that nobody believed. They were
Okay.
just like, I'm not buying it, Baldy.
Yeah. That's high praise. I
And
think.
it probably
I
was
don't know.
because you were balding. A lot of
Probably.
these cult dudes
you don't
got
see-
nice flowing
Yeah, you
hair.
don't see a lot of cult.
You watch The Vow?
Yeah.
Homie got
Yeah.
long Manson
Sure.
flowing hair.
You don't-
Manson, long flowing
Well,
hair.
now hang
you
on.
don't
Here-
see a lot of bald cult leaders.
you
That's-
do,
No.
but you have to be intentionally bald.
Yeah.
It can't
gotta
come
be-
from a place of weakness.
100%.
It's not weakness. That's probably the wrong way
Yeah.
to put it.
No, it's
jeans.
weakness.
But it can't be
Well,
like a flaw.
the Heaven's Gate guy was bald. The one that chased the comet and they killed themselves.
He was bald?
Okay.
Yeah, he was bald, but he was
Ooh.
like 70. So
He was
just-
an older fella.
Yeah.
So, but most.
How do you get followers at 70 years old without being like a Sean Connery or
He
Morgan
only
Freeman?
had like 12, so it's not really.
But they were
yeah,
willing to go behind a comet with him.
yeah.
That's
Hey.
you know what I mean? You need 1,000 real fans or 12 of those motherfuckers. That's some Jesus shit. You got 12 people
100%
willing to go follow
12.
you behind a comet?
That's all you need is 12.
Jesus level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus level shit.
But those people got to be willing to drop some money every year.
Yeah, of course.
100%.
But that's true. You don't see a lot of bald
You don't. It's always the
leaders.
long
Yeah.
flowing because
Jesus
that's
like. Yeah,
part of the charisma.
yeah.
Did it start with Jesus? What were the cult leaders like before Jesus?
Oh, they were. I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
man.
back then nobody lived past 28.
Just
so.
rickety.
Just
There were a lot
everybody.
of 14-year-olds trying to turn water to wine.
Everybody was a rock star.
Yeah.
So who was before that? You had the Aztecs and the Egyptians and all these big cultures, long flowing hair people.
Probably.
You know what it was?
I thought the Egyptians were bald. I thought Osiris and
Wasn't really no cult leaders back then. Because here go the
They're
truth.
kings.
Really wasn't no cult leaders, in my opinion, reason wasn't no cult leaders back then because everybody was more polyamorous back then.
Wait,
everybody, when we talking Greek and all that shit, everybody fucked everybody.
Uh-huh.
So what are you really gonna I mean, what? You got a cult based off of your philosophy? You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying all cults now are just driven by a guy who wants to have multiple sex partners.
Which is 100% what they always do.
Ever been.
Give me your wife.
Yes.
I need your wife. That pussy juice makes me strong.
The salamander told me I could have 47 wives, but you can only have one husband.
Right.
But you go back to that during that era, ain't no cold shit, because it's like, bro, go fuck her. That's on you.
Yeah.
You want her, you can have her.
I am with you. I am with you 100% in the fact that all cults are just...
they're just for sex.
Just machines to get sex. So
for the leader.
If you go back to any sort, yes, for the leader, and that's why you have no males in there, because they eat them like lions, right? Anytime a new cub comes in,
they run out.
This is my 13-year-old son. I got to break his neck in the back room, and we're gonna serve him sausages.
I ain't gonna lie, that cult pussy gotta hit different.
Why? Well, how so?
Cult pussy gotta hit.
Because.
You know what I like? Colt 45.
Okay.
I give my girl Colt 45.
Yeah.
That's smooth.
That's
sweet.
Okay. So Billy D. Williams.
Billy D.
commercial.
Williams run a Colt 45.
You know what? I'm proud of you. You did a black dude that didn't jive it up for the first time.
Well, you know, I'm growing.
Normally, I picture somebody with bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to join my?
Hey, you won't get up in here.
With a car wash rag hanging out his pocket.
Yeah.
Look at you progressing.
You saying if Rob had a wig, he could have had followers?
Rob, if you'd have been able to hold on, if you'd have, and I'm talking about if you'd have had like
Rob had good hair.
He had good hair, but if you'd have been able to have some of that slick shit,
like car salesman hair,
like
it looks
Pat Riley in 1988.
Right, it looks waxed,
like that Agent Carlin.
Yeah,
like that.
The Asian Carlin with his shit, because Rob favors
like slick. Like it looks like the hair is made of the same stuff as those wax lips.
Yeah, but Rob's pale. So you know what I mean. It's gotta be slick. Yeah,
you should do the hair, that religious dude who has the silver pompadour.
Oh yeah.
Who is that dude? One of those.
Your shit do grow like that.
It would take me a fucking year and a half to grow that.
What would happen if you just? What would happen if you just castawayed it?
What do you
if
mean?
you just let yourself go?
It would look ridiculous.
What would the footprint be?
It would just be bald up here and just wispy down here.
Wispy, but it won't. It won't just stay stubble.
Thick. No, it would just go out and become
like a nursing home woman's hair. Like one of the lady in the bed next to never your grandmother, but always the lady next to her.
Not the sidetrack. I finally watched
Castaway. We're making a great point. Go ahead.
I tell you, I finally watched Castaway
with Tom Hanks.
Me and Shay watched it
just now.
You've
used it as a reference before
with Tommy Hanks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had never. You know.
Yeah. I do the same thing with all kinds of shit.
You just reference
shit. The one where Forrest is lost on an island. And that's called.
That's right. He's playing this game.
Yeah, it's Joe versus the volcano.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, every time something popped up, I thought he was gonna fuck it.
The volleyball,
because Shay was like,
the outhouse.
Me and Shay watched it together, and she was like, he better make a friend out of that. I was like, he finna fuck the shit out that volleyball. And then we
don't know that he didn't. We've never seen the outtakes.
Oh, we know that he did.
Yeah. When he found homie all blue and bloated, I was like, he for sure finna fuck that. He didn't fuck him.
Didn't fuck him.
He didn't even roast him.
No.
And I finally saw it though, but why? It's like a You know
what's funny is they have that. He's got that package right that he never opens and delivers to the woman.
Delivers the shit.
I just imagine that when he gets there and delivers to it, and they open it up, and it was a GPS and a satellite phone. That's what. And he just breaks down and cries.
Oh my god!
And then blows his brains out.
That's funny.
More Whiskey Brothers podcast.
We gotta take a break, Rob.
Right back. Stick around on Twitch. We're gonna chat with you guys in the middle, and we'll see the rest of you in a moment.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. So when I go in and
for editing.
Yeah, that thing that I do later on that y'all don't have to deal with.
Goddamn snap.
Okay.
Rob,
Hey, do you know something, Trey? Did you know
Y'all could all get fucked. If I quit, this thing would be done.
Yeah,
all right,
it'd be over with. It'd be completely over with.
in Castaway, they shot the first half with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
and then they took off some time so he could lose all that weight.
We've discussed this, Rob. Yeah. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, but that the guy who directed it made a whole nother movie. In between the time.
Ooh, what'd he make? Lethal Weapon 4? I don't give a fuck. Something quick, fast, and
it was some horror film with Harrison Ford.
Throw some quick shit.
What Lies Beneath?
What Lies Beneath? Yes, he made
horror film.
Did I get that right?
You got that right.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
No, it was with that was with not Goldie Hawn, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Indiana Jones, most overrated trilogy of all fucking time.
Why are you fucking with my white heroes?
Holy shit! I put all the Fridays over fucking Indiana Jones.
All the Fridays?
Terrible.
I'll put the first one
Just
over.
a nigga running from fucking rolling rocks.
Yes.
Finding treasures.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's for
bullshit.
kids.
Yeah.
It's for kids.
You don't understand white people fears.
Yeah, you're
Booby
right.
traps.
I don't.
Look,
Indiana Jones
was looting the world of all their treasures from other cultures.
We need a black Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
We need him running from
And you don't have to change the name.
We need him running
That
from
sounds
child
like a black
support
guy.
payments.
Indiana Jones sounds like a black guy.
We need him running from Air Jordan release dates.
I think it'd go by Indianapolis.
That belongs in a museum, motherfucker.
There he goes. He jobs it up.
Yo.
Job ride.
I couldn't help but look how hot you are. Why don't you get on that bearskin rug?
Live on Whiskey Brothers Podcast. It's Jive Mungle.
No,
dude. Jive, tell us what you've been running from through all of these scenes.
Motherfucker, I was running from a rolling rock. You don't know shit.
On the next episode,
You've been running from beer this whole time?
Yeah. You're right.
On the next episode of Indiana Johnson.
Indiana Johnson.
Indiana Jackson.
Yeah.
That would be the
Indiana Jones is funny. Rob, you got to swing
that
your
impression
dick more.
is brought to you by producer Kenny.
That's
It's a joke for me and Slade.
You
Yeah.
got to swing your dick more.
I got to swing my dick more.
Wait, how so?
We'll make some room.
Man,
And,
look. You don't,
physically?
you don't give yourself enough credit for the anime shit you do.
Oh, really?
I feel like you don't.
Well, I'm a
And-
humble man.
Fuck that.
fuck humility.
You've been on Earth 1,000 years. You've been humble long enough.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Right.
Methuselah's supposed to live to be 997 or some goofy shit like that.
Right, Rob was at her funeral.
I feel like, as a guy, but I feel like
That's a girl name though.
I feel like
not
the last 400, you got to be cocky. Just like, nigga, I just seen everything.
Yeah. You know what? That's my theory against the Twilight films.
I've never seen the Twilight film.
Let me explain to you.
I've read the books.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm in my my later years. Yeah, I'm older.
Not really.
I can't stand talking to a 16-year-old.
Really?
Right? They're boring. Why would you? You talk to them for 5 minutes.
Could you date an 18-year-old?
Could not
legal.
Could not date it.
Your woman.
No.
This
No.
is who you with.
No, couldn't do it because they're boring. They're boring.
And he's only 110.
I'm only 73.
Well, how
And
do you-
But here's my point. The fucking vampires are supposed to be like 250 years
That's
old.
right, yeah.
What would they have to discuss with the fucking 16-year-old? They would be bored off their balls.
When
How
you're
would
when
it
you're
be?
like when you're like I've seen Hendrix
Yeah.
and Beethoven, and
Right?
she's like, but have you heard of Marshmallow?
Yeah.
like
The fuck is Marshmallow? I'm 220. Fuck you.
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't handle it when a girl didn't know who Prince was.
Yeah.
Really?
Shit,
Yeah, that was
Fucked
that,
you up.
That bro
Exactly.
leveled me, and she was.
Why on earth would these fucking vampires want to hang around with a bunch of fucking kids?
What could you possibly talk about?
Nothing.
Please tell me about your homework. I
Yeah.
was in the Civil War.
I met Einstein. I know what he came up with.
We're different. I find them very manipulative.
because you're 17.
I'm 20. I'm not gonna say my age.
You're right there, but you're in the wheelhouse.
I have auditions. I'm
You're
not saying how old I am.
You're close in. Yeah. You're between 18 and 21.
yeah, I'm somewhere in there.
Look, Blade, let me just tell you would not fucking. When you get older, you're never gonna fucking want to talk to us. They are boring people. They're boring individuals.
But Rob,
What?
I respect all your anime work,
Well, thank you.
and I feel like you don't swing your dick enough about it.
About my anime?
What could he
my
do?
accomplishments as a semi-celebrity in a subgenre of science fiction?
Yeah, I mean,
I should swing my dick more.
You should be rubbing that shit in people's noses.
Your moderately famous dick should be.
Now I have to ask this: Do you fuck to those voices? Not to those voices, but with
In those voices?
In those voices?
In those voices.
And more importantly, would you for money? Because we have a Patreon.
There we go. So Rob,
Come on, be that guy from One Piece.
just real quick. It's very. I don't know how you like your pussy. You like your pussy cold or hot?
What?
Do you like
It's
your
what is it?
pussy
It's not
cold or
pizza.
hot?
Fucking it's 98 degrees.
Do you like it cold or hot?
Cold pussy? What are you talking about?
You never had a woman do this, so you can ask a woman. Damn, you ain't. I've been getting more
You know what
pussy.
he's talking about?
I've got more pussy than you. This is crazy. So you
I
ask
don't
a
know that,
woman-
but I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on,
Ask a lady.
as winner of this contest without even laying his
Nah,
cards
ain't
down,
fuck-
I'm going
you
to say
have- you
I don't
have
know
fucked
what
more
you're
people
talking.
than me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
right
have
now.
more consensual sex than me, but
Okay.
God. I know. Funny. Go ahead. So what is
Yeah.
your? What? Please tell me your point.
how do I? I don't mean to.
Because I
yes,
don't understand the difference
people
between
have
cold.
So
fucked
you can ask a woman.
When you say cold, do you mean dead?
No, but I'm in the nephrophiliac.
Oh, you mean cold like you've never met before?
No.
Okay, you
can
mean
ask
cold
a
like
woman.
Let him-
I'm gonna tell you, nigga.
me-
If you you can ask a woman to put an ice pack on her pussy,
Okay.
right?
Wait.
Now what that does is
actual cold?
that makes it fresh like peas.
Like peas?
What?
You know how you put freeze in the
Peas in the freezer?
Yeah.
Put the ice pack on the pussy.
Okay.
Cools it off.
Cools off the
When
pussy.
you slide in, feels brand new because it shrinks that thing. It actually decreases the mileage of the pussy.
I'm just gonna ring it and say that my guess
Zero
is that
back the odometer
I
on this
can't-
fucking pussy.
But I can't speak for that. But here's the thing: I feel like it's going to even itself out because I'm going to lose mass the minute I hit ice cold anything.
What's wrong with you?
Shrinkage?
What's wrong with you?
Shrinkage? Physics?
Sorry, I'm of African descent.
yeah.
Oh.
But
Hey, Trey, the big dick guys will talk here.
yeah. So anyway, so what you do is, buddy. Yeah. My bad, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm willing to listen to this
Yeah.
nonsense.
His last name is Ham because he's overcompensating.
Okay,
So,
listen, Africa Bombata. Let me tell you
Anyway.
about this.
My name is Trey.
I don't know
'cause
the
it's-
fuck you're talking about
My
putting
name is-
peas on fucking pussy.
They call me Trey because it's 3 yards long. So anyway, Rob. Anyway, you put an ice pack on it.
I go with meters. I go with
And it
meters because I'm white, but yeah, I
I
take
got
your point.
the metric system.
Literally,
Got you.
literally, yeah.
Yeah, native to the
Sure.
homeland. So anyway, you put an ice pack on it. Cools it off.
Yeah, I get that. But why? It doesn't,
It makes it fresh.
it makes it like it's
Like
virgin.
you slide
Shrink wrap.
your hot dick in it. Dude.
Yeah.
Knife-
So you're saying it
knife-
actually
knife
it
to
reduces,
butter.
it can't reduce the it would only affect the top. It's not
Especially
gonna
though,
affect-
no. What if you did pre? What if you get in and you do some of that Miyagi shit?
Yeah.
So now you're double warm, and then that's double cold, and then you just sort of like it's like a gum
this is
You would
commercial.
have to put a popsicle in the pussy
This is
to
aside
get the whole
from
thing shrunk.
Okay.
This is aside from the point.
Why not put a dildo in the freezer?
Oh. Now you're talking kinky
a hollow
shit.
dildo filled
Full
with
of water.
and then in the freezer.
Oh, you're not
Anyway.
messing around.
Yeah.
A hollow dildo filled with some freezable form of alcohol that you could later consume in a pinch.
Some of us can't afford that.
Okay.
But, however, ice packs are 98 cents at Target. So you put an ice pack on the pussy. It
Right.
shrinks it. It makes it fresh.
Yeah.
You slide that Coke can in there.
Yes.
it's like going to
juicy.
the creek.
It's hot, juicy, aged, and weathered. You put it in there.
Hot, juicy, aged, and weathered.
Hot, juicy, aged, and weathered. I don't know if that's
You know
an
why they
episode
call it the
title or
Coke
not.
can? Because I can do a line and still get it up. That's why they call it the Coke can.
I'll tell you this though, I'm not
What?
putting my tongue on it after you put that ice pack.
Oh,
right?
What about those? You know what you could do?
Christmas storied on this
All
motherfucker.
right, here, you could do this. You know those little those frozen fruit things?
Otter Pops?
Yeah, you put those in the freezer.
Bro, have you seen what they do to the side of your lips? There's
But
no way.
no. You take 3 of them, and you fucking slide it in, and then cut off the edges that's sticking out, and then you can consume, and it gets cold.
Oh.
White people got no reason. White
You
people
never had
got
those? You never had those
no
pops?
reason to talk.
I know.
White
I know.
people
Come on,
got
that's not a white thing.
no
I got them at the
reason.
Mexican
Shut the
grocery
fuck up,
store.
Rob. White people got no reason to fuck. Listen, I'm trying to help you, Coke can. You put that ice pack on it. You slide in there, it's fresh. It's going to minimize the pussy.
I don't buy it, but okay.
It's going to shrink it. You going to slide in there. It's going to be nice, tight, and cold. And then you end up warming that shit up. Okay. Guaranteed to make her squirt. But while you're doing that, do you sound like the cat
you sound like
from the anime that you did?
I'll tell you what, look at this tight little pussy. Yeah, all right then. All right. You stupid little tight pussy.
Oh, Robert!
I don't know what that is.
Get this straight. After you've talked her into putting 4 lukewarm popsicles into her vagina, and then you convinced yourself she's squirting because you're pushing grape juice out or whatever it is you got going on. Then do you break in to the voice from Captain Harlock, or do you sit on it?
Look at there. That's good pussy. Oh.
Oh, hiyo, Robert.
That's not a voice.
Robert,
that's not a voice. What are you
Robert,
doing?
that pussy it's so cold. You make it hot.
You like my pussy? Ha 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 ha.
You make it hot, Robert.
That's if anime was directed by the fucking Proud Boys. That's
Robert is hot.
To answer your question, by the way, and I don't want to keep my
Nail shop.
one foot in a racist Asian pool. However, and I forget. Oh, I got to go back and look and see who sent it to us. Somebody on Facebook tweeted or was sending us messages about the. You asked about Captain America being angry at the Asians.
Yeah.
And he sent quite a few. I got to go back and look and see who sent that. Anyway, he sent quite a few examples of Captain America and Superman and some others fighting very
in the comic books. In the comic books, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, the comic. I'm talking about the movie.
movies.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
I'm mocking you.
I can see that.
Hey,
relax, Sinbad.
we got time to get something?
Yeah. What you want to get to? We got like 4 minutes.
Robert.
Yeah.
I have something
Oh no.
for you.
What do you got?
I hope you enjoy it. I don't know if you will, but this is just my take on it. So y'all all know what happened this past weekend.
What happened?
Well, it's been a busy news year.
Our president.
Oh.
Yes. He
Sick.
did. He got wounded in
Let me just
respiratory
state this.
leak.
Our beloved president, our beloved orange president, contracted the COVID-19 virus over the weekend. And as always, when something like this occurs, people who disagree with him cast death upon him. Some of the anger is justifiable, but maybe a bit too far. To wish death upon President Trump during a time like now is purely from a place of ignorance. Although his death by COVID may be humorous, it would be simultaneously horrifying.
Ooh.
You do not under no circumstances want your leader dying from the very, very disease that every one of us is avoiding in some fashion. It'd be like if Ronald Reagan died of AIDS with a crack pipe in his pocket. Hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
But horrifying. Historically, when a pandemic breaks out and it causes death, division, recessions, coronavirus is responsible for 200,000 plus U.S. deaths. If one of those deaths end up being our commander-in-chief, it could be detrimental to the U.S. psyche. If POTUS cannot survive this awful plague, then what chance of hope does the average or below average citizen have?
Ooh, that's all of us.
So President Trump, for the sake of keeping America great, die. Just don't let it be from COVID.
That's touching.
Touching.
Yeah.
How's that sit with your socialist heart, Rob?
How does that sit with you?
Yeah.
Do you feel good about that, or do you feel bad?
I'm opinionless.
All right. Well,
Opinionless. Are you out of your fucking mind? You got a bald head. You gotta have something. You gotta have a rebuttal.
I have no rebuttal for that. I think you've clarified the issue perfectly.
it's a.
All right. When I repost it, make sure you share it.
Okay. I'll reshare it. Yeah.
How you feel about that though? Right?
How do I feel
In
about
a sense, right? When you get a leader, you don't want, like, I heard people saying this shit. You want him to die. It's like, you don't want that. Not to reiterate what I'm just saying, but like,
right.
I'll admit,
I would rather him hit by an asteroid. Sure.
Yeah, something like
or a bus. Just not a.
A lot of people are upset that he's sort of discharging himself out of the hospital early.
Right. I don't want to.
I think virtually it's a good thing to do.
It's risky.
I didn't live during that time, but when Reagan got shot and he was in the hospital, I imagine that it was kind of scary.
It was probably scary, and I also imagine he wasn't like, you know what, while I'm in here, let me go stand by a window.
Yeah,
like, I bet he was a little cocky. You know what, let's just not take some unnecessary risks.
You cannot have the leader looking weak. See, I'm saying this. Sure. If Obama died of sickle cell, that would fuck up all the hope we had. We like, damn, we got to burn our shirts. We got to get rid of these murals and these church fans.
Yeah, church fans.
Because if our leader died of sickle cell, there ain't no hope for us.
Yeah. Well, he was only half black. He wasn't going to die of the sickle cell.
Fine. If he had got paralyzed by the police.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it, yeah.
That'd be fucked up. That's a weird thing. During the time we in now, Barack was always under investigation with his own Secret Service.
Yeah.
They be like, nigga, we heard you got warrants. He was like, nah, because I became president. If I had warrants, what are you talking about?
I pardoned myself. I pardoned myself of all the warrants.
Mr. President, we need you to come over here. You fit a description. You're like, what the I fit a description?
I told my wife.
As POTUS?
You know, I used to do this to guys all the time, racist people, back when he was running when he was president. I'd say, what do you call a black man in a three-piece suit?
Ooh.
The president of the United States, you racist cunt.
And they would hate it.
Yeah, they hate that.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
We gotta
Dream OnlyFans.
Wait, what?
Shell Obama.
Oh. All right, we got to go. Thank you for watching us on Twitch. Some other people snuck in. I don't know. Some of you, I don't know who that is. We are findable on all things social media at Praise Whiskey. Going to be all kind of cool stuff happening.
White people got. Don't. I'm just. It's the background music.
Oh, it's the outro music.
No reason. White people got.
We'll see you guys.
He turned me all the way down.
No, but you're not all the way down. You're underneath.
White people got.
Right, you can't be
no
louder than
reason.
your background music.
White people
PraiseWhiskey.com. We'll see you guys on another episode. Stick around. The other episode is going to be on Twitch also. See you guys.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.